Testes.
If I didn't know that you say that when you're testing, like that would have been really funny.
You just think I'm really gay.
Testes.
I love testes.
Let's pretend for a moment that we have substantial lives and we don't feel like taking a knife to the throats of our husbands and wives. To mean and create a scene is the American way. Let our daughters act like little sluts, deny our son is gay. Grab me smoking a bowl, never failing to let you know that you're going to hell and you have no soul. Daddy's on a business trip to Motel 6, you'll finally understand why mommy's such a bitch and why her and Susie Q's mother don't mix. It's all fun and games.
Wow. Welcome to Awkward Apocalypse, everybody.
Welcome.
How fucking cool is that music? Oh my gosh.
I surprised you with the good one.
You did.
You're welcome.
Where is this from?
This is, we'll get into it in a minute, but real quickly, this is Dorian Gray. She's with a band called Eternal Youth. It is
This
amazing.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, it took me a few weeks to get this from her.
Oh my god.
I've been working hard for you.
Jeez. I love it. I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
I knew you would.
It's so fucking groovy.
Am I the best non-boyfriend ever?
You are the best non-boyfriend ever.
You're the best not-girlfriend
Aw.
ever. You made me quesadillas and gave me a cookie. That's not an innuendo.
Not only a cookie, but like a cookie on like a fancy plate.
Yeah, with wrapper and everything.
Well, yeah, like I said, welcome to Awkward Apocalypse, everybody. My name is Jenny O. I'm here with my super amazing and famous co-host,
Oh, hey.
Greg Jones.
That's me.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And this is our episode 25.
Yes.
This is like our 25th anniversary, or episode anniversary.
Episode-iverse.
Epiversary?
Episodomy? What? Oh. No.
Nah, I don't think so.
Anyways, it's 25, whatever that means.
It's the 25th
Yeah.
episode.
You guys do the math.
Thing.
Give us a name for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to get a hold of us, you can find us on
Yeah.
Facebook. You can go ahead and like us because, that's super fun.
Because, yeah.
Because you should, if you're on Facebook, you should just like it.
Plus, you know you like it.
Also, if you're on Facebook, then you can see the Would You Rathers before we even do the show.
Before I'm allowed
You can
to see
vote
them.
on them. Greg doesn't even he's not allowed to see them.
I
because
get
we like to
banned
make
the
it a
day
surprise.
before,
It's
yeah.
true. I tell him not to look at it.
I get evil text messages. Don't look at the page.
Don't look at it. I will murder you
Yeah. That's one of the nicer ones.
in your sleep. And your entire family as well.
Wow.
Anyway, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/awkwardapocalypse. We are also on Twitter, which is super fun. Sometimes we get some interesting things going on
Twat
Twitter.
machine.
We are at awkwardpod.
That's the
you
twat
can
box.
Find us on Gmail. Or you can email us.
Or find
Gmail.
us.
You can find us on Gmail. You can
Yeah.
email us at awkwardpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Give her a break.
You can also call us, sext us, text us, leave voicemails, whatever you'd like to. You can send us sexy photos.
Yeah, you can.
Which I always like. 323-379.
9225.
A little slow on the uptake there. Huh?
I was?
Yeah, a little
Oh, well, I'm slow on everything.
You're drinking.
A little bit.
We're drinking.
You're drinking a lot of it.
I'm drinking.
You're two chalices down
I'm almost
of wine.
half this bottle in.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Before we even start.
I like it.
It's going to be a good show.
No one's complaining.
We got another bottle.
Yeah, we do.
What?
We got more beer. We got more wine. It's gonna be good. We haven't done this in a while. We've got some making up to do.
It's true.
We do
It's been
apologize.
too long.
It has been
I've
too
just
long.
missed you so much, non-boyfriend.
And you, not girlfriend.
Glad to see you.
It's been a hard couple of weeks. By hard, I mean just boners all day long.
Double boners?
Double boners.
Pants getting tight just thinking about it.
Ooh, man. Unzip those jeans.
Anyway, so this music that we got.
Yeah, let me
What's going
lay a little smackdown for you. Like I said, this is Eternal Youth. That's the band. The lead singer, her name is Dorian Gray. By the way, not only just a hot voice, when fucking hot as well.
Yeah?
Yes.
Like Scarlet Hot?
That's pushing it. But still hot.
Because Scarlet's like the hottest girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not taken away from Dorian. I'm going to call her Dory because I love Nemo.
Dory.
She probably hates that.
Yeah, but that makes her sound like an idiot.
Oh, then I don't want to call her that. Anyways, no one is Scarlet hot, but she is quite hot, very much so. Anyways, like I said, the band is Eternal Youth. Eternal Youth has performed all over California. They've done a lot of benefit shows for the American Cancer Society, youth enrichment programs, Heroes of Life, and the American Red Cross. Super awesome. They've also won a bunch of Battle of the Bands, including the Exposure Music Festival that was at the Knitting Factory here in Hollywood. They won first place over 50 other bands. Got a bunch of money for it. I know they've done like a Malibu Battle of the Bands. They've done a bunch of Battle of the Bands, and as you can hear, they're pretty fucking awesome. Check them out. You can get it on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Dorian's Music. It's DORIANS Music, all one word. You can get it on Facebook, facebook.com/Dorian's Music as well. Good stuff. Go listen to their stuff on SoundCloud. They have like I think it's like 6 or 8 tracks on there, and it's all fantastic. A couple covers, a bunch of new stuff. So
cool.
Yeah, it's really good. We'll play some more of them throughout the rest of the show.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, indeed. So
cool.
yes.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it. You want to get stoner with it?
Let's do it.
All right. Here's a little dick sucking.
Nope.
Oh, bong hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. HH.
Oh, Jenny, yo! Haiku Hank here with his episode 25 haiku about jealousy. Here it goes. No one better be tweeting my sexy Jenny. I'll fuck a tweet up. Oh, Jenny, yo! Have a great episode 25, and I love you! Fuck
Thanks.
you, Greg.
Thanks, Hanky baby.
Wait, why the fuck you Greg at the end?
Because you're an asshole.
Oh, well, at least you explained yourself. Bitch. And I thought you were the best non-girlfriend ever.
I was.
Tell that.
I wasn't.
It's all Hank's fault.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks, Hank.
Cool.
So, anyways, like we said, it's been a while. We got many things to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it.
What's going on?
Well, first of all, we've told all you we have stickers now because
Stickers!
we're famous, and famous people have to have stickers. So, one of the many requests...
Famous people have to have stickers.
I don't know. It made sense at the time. Magic Bee asked for some stickers, sent them to her. In return, not only did she send us a thank you card, which is a lost art form these days, but also sent us some of her own stickers. By the way, these stickers had a picture of naked girl with like stars over the boobs and vaginal area.
You sent me a photo of
I did.
the stickers.
I forgot to bring you a sticker. I feel like such an asshole.
I was really excited.
Super hot.
Super hot.
So she wouldn't say if it was her or not, other than when I told her they're really hot. She goes, really hot? Then yes, they're me. So I am going to continue
really hope
believing
that
that
they
they're
are.
her because then your little nookie at work friend is one lucky guy.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just saying. So
Nookie
thank
at
you for that's like our first ever piece of fan mail.
Well, it was like physical fan mail. Like, it was an actual
Right.
letter. Like a
Like
handwritten
old school.
letter.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Like
So
Partridge Family stuff.
I wish that more people would send us letters, but I don't think they know where to send them to. So anyone out there, if you would like to send us letters, just, maybe like text us at 323-379
9225. I was on at that time.
and see if maybe you can get our address.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you're a chick, you have a better chance.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Also, if you send us stickers with your naked body.
Yes. Next time, less stars, more naked. But they were still hot.
Super hot.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we also got a little piece of feedback from our last episode.
Did we?
Or was it our last episode? Yeah, it must have been our last episode.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
#1 superfan Albert.
Oh, shit.
Yep. He said, you know how I was jokingly giving you crap about the long AA episodes early on? Funny enough, I was kind of bummed that yesterday's episode was so short. That was yesterday, as in last episode.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. He says, and that's a good thing. You guys are doing such a great job. I want more. Cue Greg's sound. So, thank you, #1 superfan.
Thank
Albert.
you. This sounds super cheesy, but we really do like the feedback.
We do. We like to know what you guys want, what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, man, there's shit that we do that's horrible.
Yep.
I've received feedback that gets really annoying.
Oh, see, I liked it.
See, only from one person though, and I don't really care what she says. So, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get laid again.
No problem.
Yes.
So what else is new?
Well,
Going on.
yeah. Fuck it. Let's just hit the music.
And now, a breaking news update on... For more, we go to our lead reporter, Gregory Jones. Greg?
I cannot get over it.
good.
How fucking awesome that is. Holy shit.
I want to hear all about this crazy.
Oh, God. I just want to play the song again. But anyways,
Yeah, I know,
so
right?
here's the crazy update. It's been 2 weeks, so I had basically 2 conversations with her. Not even conversations, correspondence.
Is it generally like one a week?
Yeah, it seems to
Okay.
be that way.
right.
So,
That's handy.
yeah. Right after we did the show, like the next day, she sent me a text message. In fact, I was in the middle of TCS when she sent this message that said, "Hey, are you busy? Can I talk to you? I need advice."
Oh.
I was like, "What?"
She always needs advice from you,
Right.
like for something.
I found that actually multiple exes come to me for advice. I must be wise.
That's weird.
Must be all wise and all telling. I don't know. Anyways, so I waited at least like 45 minutes to make it sound like. Here's the thing. I responded with, "I'm out right now."
Okay.
Now I waited at least 45 minutes, and I purposely misspelled "I'm out right now," so it sounded like I was drunk,
Okay.
and that she would then believe I was out right now.
Okay.
Isn't it funny? Like, I don't ever misspell things. I mean, I make typos grammatically. Excuse me, grammatically. I can't stop burping right now. Your quesadillas are amazing.
Excuse you.
Yes. But like I don't misspell things because autocorrect spells everything correctly. Even if it's the wrong word, even if it autocorrects the wrong word,
Right.
it spells it correctly. I purposely had to spell things wrong, which doesn't happen in order to like make it look like I was drunk texting. So I wonder if she caught on to that. And then let's see, the next morning, I forgot there's 3 correspondents. The next morning she sent me a text that said, "If I have a B-Day dinner, would you go?"
Ah.
What do you think I should have said?
I would have said no, thank you.
Okay. I said,
Or maybe when is it? And then I'm busy.
well, I didn't need to know when it was
Okay.
because I didn't care.
Okay.
I mean, that's mean. But I did find out it was actually the night we're doing TCS. And, well, being famous is more important than hanging out with a crazy person. My response was, "That may be kind of weird."
Okay.
I didn't mean that to be mean. Just, you're just fucking weird. Her response, sad face, if you say so.
Did she spell out sad face?
No, it's
Oh,
just
it was just a
an emoji,
okay.
sad face. I did not respond. What I wanted to say was yes, but I did not. So, and then her birthday was last week, and I actually texted Eva the day of her birthday, and I said, "Should I be nice and send her a happy birthday text? Or is that going to open the floodgates?"
Yeah, that's not.
Well, Eva recommended that I did.
Oh, come on, Eva.
So I thought, okay, that'd be the nice thing to do. So I literally sent happy birthday, period. Like no exclamations, no
Wow,
smileys.
getting all like fucking The Office up in here.
Yeah.
It is your birthday.
And I don't know how this happened within ridiculously low amount of time. I mean, from the time I sent it to the time I received her response, like this must have been preloaded in the chamber. Like she had this copied and all she did was paste send because it was so fucking quick.
Okay.
I don't know how she typed it out and sent it to me. And not that it's long, just the quickness of it. "Oh, thank you. Means a lot that you texted me today." Smiley face. But I mean, it was like boom, instant. I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my God." So that
That's
was
weird.
Yeah, that was her response. And that was the end. Later that night she called me and I wasn't near my phone when she called me. I didn't even know she was calling me, but I missed it. And that's just fine
On
by
purpose?
me. No, I really didn't know she was calling. I would have not picked it up either way. But she did call me later. I assumed she was drunk. It was her birthday. She probably thought I might pick up, and she was wrong. I was in the middle of TCS when she called me. But, yeah, I did not call her back or text her back. That was the end. But, yeah, it's like, man, happy birthday. "Oh, thank you so much." Like,
Oh my God, you're
okay,
so
okay.
sweet.
Hold on. You need to take a
Oh.
breath. Wait like 5 minutes to make me think you don't care.
Yeah.
And then send it.
Just like a little bit.
Yeah, please.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So that's not the hugest crazy update in the world, but that's my crazy update. So
It's a pretty good update.
yeah, not too bad. Last show, the road trip,
Mm-hmm.
we had kind of mentioned Friday Night Fever.
Friday Night Fever.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
I love
so,
Oh, that's the wrong drop. I meant to hit
oh,
this
it's
one.
Friday night. Here's a picture of my penis.
Did
Yeah.
things
So,
come to fruition?
All right. So I said that I was planning on hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know this is really, really awful of me, but I actually was on my period and I told him that, and so then we agreed to not hang out. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so then,
Well, if you're on your period.
I want you to fuck me in the ass.
yeah, no,
No?
he okay, so here's how this is going. All right,
Not
so
well for him.
So I tell him that I said, should we reschedule? And he says, yes. Hold on. I'm going to fuck the living piss out of you to make up for it. And then he said, I'll have to let you know next week. Send me a pic of your tits. In the meantime, I want to imagine myself fucking them. And I said, I'm at work right now. and then that night, this is the text this is when I decided not to see him. About 9:30.
Okay.
He says, "Goddamn, wish I was emptying my nuts into your ass tonight." I was so disgusted. I couldn't even like respond.
He must
to him.
listen to the show.
I want you to fuck me in the ass.
I don't know, man. Goddamn, wish I was emptying my nuts into your ass tonight. And then I didn't respond. So like 5 days later, he asks me like when we can hang out.
Whatever, we can put it wherever the fuck we want to.
And then he asks me, where are my tits? Because I was at work.
Still
I couldn't
attached.
send him a photo. Okay. And I said, not in your mouth. And he says,
You have boobies.
he didn't say that. He said, next time you take a piss tonight, I want a pic of you on the toilet. He says, and I said, I think you're overestimating my desire to get that dirty with you.
What the fuck?
And he says, I want to find what you'll say no to. Pics seem to be it. And I said, too permanent, too incriminating. Also the ass stuff, because he's like, want to be. I said, and blood. Those are pretty much the things that I'm not cool with.
And blood.
And he says, haha, fair enough. Guess I'll just have to fuck your mouth and pussy raw then. And that was about it.
It's gone from like rough, sexy sex to like violent.
Like, okay,
disgusting
send me
sex.
photos of you on the toilet.
Yeah.
I want to empty my nuts into your ass. I can't deal with this anymore, buddy.
Rail some bitch.
Like, I don't know if he's serious or if he's just like I can just imagine him typing this shit out and like laughing hysterically and like telling all of his buddies that he's like texting this stuff to a girl. But I don't know. I don't know if it's real.
That is strange.
Yeah. So that's Friday Night Fever. I don't think I'll be seeing him again ever.
Oh, come on.
No, he's short.
He sounds like such a class act.
Fucking cock ass!
Well, I have some news about my ex.
Oh.
A little bit.
We haven't heard about your ex in a while.
Yeah. Well, actually, as of Thursday, it'll be 2 years.
Since you broke up?
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
It was 4th of July when you broke up?
4th of July.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did the day of 4th of July.
Huh.
Yeah. Definitely makes it a nice.
Praise America and your breakup.
And a breakup. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, I'm stoked on it now. So I'm part of a group of people that like to go out and party. And
Indeed, you are.
I'm one of the 4 coordinators, and he is one of the 4 coordinators as well. So I end up having to see him every once in a while during these meetings, and we discuss stuff. And he knows that he's not allowed to contact me or talk to me or even look at me unless it's like having to do with this group.
Okay.
And it's always business relationship. Like, he's not allowed to be like, hey, so how's it going, or whatever.
He's actually not allowed. Like,
He's not allowed
rules
to.
have been set for it.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, they are very clear. I told him that I actually sent him a letter saying, every time you want to talk to me, read this letter. I fucking hate you. And it's like this big long thing about every reason why I goddamn hate him and I
That
don't
is
want to ever speak to
amazing.
him again, and reasons why he's not allowed to contact me. And
It's so good.
yeah, he's been really good about it, I will say. But he does get really excited when like I show up and he can like talk to me.
Really? Doesn't
Yeah.
he have a girlfriend now?
Yeah, he's had a couple girlfriends since then.
So
he just really wants to be friends with me.
I mean, you are amazing.
I know.
So
No, and
and
that's,
humble.
And that's the thing is I'm happy that he wants to be friends with me, but I don't want to be friends with him. So like I just don't see him as somebody that I would normally be friends with.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're having this meeting, and somehow I think like we were planning on doing something on a Tuesday, and I was like, oh no, Tuesdays are podcast days. And he says, what do you mean podcast days? I was like, well, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it called?
Your
I
mom.
don't really want to tell you. Well, what's it about? It's really stupid. You wouldn't care about it. I was trying to get him like off of the fucking subject. All I wanted to say was I'm not available on Tuesdays. I
Right.
was stupid enough to say something about the podcast.
That was a bad move.
It was. It really was. So he knows that I have a podcast, and I'm kind of scared about it.
Ooh.
But he doesn't know anything about like how to find it or anything.
Though, I mean, your other friends within that group know about the podcast, right?
Yeah,
or some of them.
Some
at
of
least,
them
right?
do. I mean, if he were to ask around,
He'd
then
eventually,
he'd be able to find out. But I don't think that he's desperate enough to ask around.
Though maybe this is like his connection to you. Since you won't talk to him, this is how he finds out.
Well, that's
about you.
fine. And you know what? If he's listening, he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you if you could say one thing, but you you covered it
He
for
could
me.
just like turn this off because I don't really want him to listen to it.
That is
Okay,
so good.
hold on. I'm trying to think of like what else happened this week or the past 2 weeks.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I-
gonna go on a date.
Oh,
Kind of.
yeah.
Kind of on a date.
Okay.
This Friday, and it's gonna be a mime date.
Hmm.
Yeah. So get this. I've always kind of wanted to like dress up like a mime for Halloween or otherwise.
Oh, mime.
A mime.
They said mind.
Nope. A mime, like, a silent person that's like
Right.
in black and white clothing and it's creepy.
Interesting.
So okay, so I've always wanted to dress up like a mime, and I've never really had the chance to. So I was talking to this guy, and he said that he asked me what I was doing this weekend, and I said I have Friday night free, and he asked me if I wanted to hang out, and I said yes, of course, but only if you agree to dress up like a mime with me. And we go and have dinner, and we don't talk at all to the
This is
server.
strange.
We don't talk to the server, but we talk to everyone else. But like not just talk, but like be really, really, really loud.
okay.
Like obnoxious. Like we look like mimes, but we're gonna be really loud. And I don't know why I just always thought that this was like the funniest concept, and nobody's ever wanted to do this with me. So this is a guy that I actually met at April Foolishness 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a year and a couple months ago.
Okay, yeah.
He was dressed in a tuxedo outfit, except it was all painted on him. Like he was wearing a Speedo, but the rest of the costume was painted onto his
fantastic.
body. And I remember him because I got a photo of him with Brad.
Uh-huh.
And then this past year, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was here last year," and I was like, "Oh cool, like I guess were you back here?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was dressed up like this," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I have a photo of you." We ended up making out that night.
Nice. You were so hammered that
I
night.
was so hammered. So was he, and I'm pretty sure he didn't really remember it. But anyway, we're friends on Facebook, so yeah. So we have this whole date planned, and he's like really excited about it. He even posted on Facebook today, asking if anybody's going to be going to the thrift store.
Uh-huh.
And then once I liked a comment that he made on that post, and he immediately tried to delete it because he was embarrassed.
Why was he embarrassed?
Because he was asking if somebody could find him mime clothes.
Oh, that's good though.
I know, and I thought it was really cute.
Do you have mime clothes?
I think I can figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have like a striped shirt somewhere around and like some black pants, but I definitely have the makeup and a big bow or something I can put in my hair. So,
Yeah.
I think this will work out just
So
fine.
this is like an actual date, like not just we're gonna hang out, but this is like
I don't know.
date.
I'm gonna call it a date because I think it's funny. It's
Okay.
funnier that way if like two mimes are going on a date. It's like the beginning of a joke, right?
I was gonna say 2 mimes walk into a bar.
We haven't agreed that it's a date, so I'm not gonna say it's official.
So no wedding proposals as of yet.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another thing happened the other day.
Yeah.
The other day.
Oh.
This was
This sounds like it's gonna be
the
sexy.
most traumatizing day of my entire life.
What?
So there's this show called Philosophy in the Boudoir.
I've never heard of this.
Okay.
Maybe like TV show?
It's a live performance.
Okay.
I will say the closest thing I can think of it's a play.
Okay.
It's it has like maybe 7 to 10 characters, and basically it's like a live how do I fucking explain this? It's the most disturbing thing you'll ever see live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you can watch like a fucked up movie and it's just a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
Watching people do fucked up things on stage is a little bit worse. So this show was advertised to me as Lips on Cock. Like, people get naked. There's like actual live masturbation. Of course I have to go to this.
Right. Who
Okay.
wouldn't?
And I was so excited about it, and I was thinking, like, awesome, it's gonna be like this sexy thing, and like, I
Yeah.
mean, they say lips on cock, like, it's gonna be,
This is like live porn.
yeah, like blowjobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and like masturbating.
Yeah.
Is this even legal? I hope so. Nobody checked my ID on the way in.
Well, does that mean you look old or?
What? I love blowjobs. There were no children, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So basically the show opens with various people just like furiously masturbating, which, by the way, are my two favorite words put together.
Feverishly and masturbating.
Furiously masturbating.
Oh, furiously. Was it all guys or was it a mixture?
Mix, yeah, but
Nice.
mostly men with their penises hanging out.
Yeah. Jerking.
And while I'm thinking, like, okay, like, this could get hot after a little while, it never got hot.
Now, you
it
like
was-
to watch guys.
I love watching guys playing with themselves. But
Jerking the gherkin.
this was like flaccid penis. Like,
Oh, they weren't even hard?
No, like pretending like they
Oh.
were masturbating.
Like, as much as I don't need to see a bunch of cocks, like, I'd at least want them to be hard.
Right.
Let's have a little
Yeah.
realism, a little professionalism.
Let's see what you
people.
got,
Yeah.
guys. Okay. And then there was this lady who the closest thing I could describe as is Ursula.
Mm.
Okay, so she's short blonde hair and like
Ugh.
giant boobs and like
Fat.
she even laughed like her, but with a French accent.
Darling.
It was so disturbing. And
She asked for your voice.
so within the first 3 minutes of this play, she's sitting on this chair and like just like groping her tits, going
She naked?
Just her boobs were hanging out of this
Oh,
corset,
okay.
but the front of her dress was like completely open.
Oh.
It was weird. It was super duper weird. Like, even from the beginning. I'll go on to tell you there was like rape, like not real rape, but like simulated rape.
Yeah.
They had the Ursula lady pooping
What?
into a chamber pot and then proceeding to eat it. But when she reached into the chamber pot, like, she was pretending to poop in it, but when she was reaching into the chamber pot, like, brown stuff was on her fingers.
Yeah,
And she was like
chocolate,
pretending
whatever,
to eat it, or she was eating it, and then she was like feeding it to like her servant, her like manservant,
What the
who
fuck?
was like a secret cross-dresser.
What the fuck?
There was murder, there was incest. It was, and this all within an hour. I was
Oh my God.
so fucking disturbed.
Yeah.
Like, everybody walking out of this thing, like, I mean, it sounds kind of interesting, but like when you're there and you're watching this live, it's like, what have I just witnessed? Super fucking
I'm
creepy.
speechless. I don't even know how to react to
Yeah,
this.
and the rape that I was speaking of, the girl was a virgin, supposedly in the
Storyline.
show.
Did they show her bleeding?
No,
Oh, thank God.
no blood. But it was just, yeah,
I
it was
figured
like,
since they showed Ursula pooping, they might show her bleeding.
yeah, there was like
see.
anal rape
Oh my
and
God.
and homosexuality and stuff. By the way, the lips on cock was a few guys, and they were like, there was this whole like monologue thing, and it's very philosophical, whatever. And there was these three guys. The lights would turn on, and they'd be like in a pose, and then the guy would say something, and then the lights would turn off, and then the three guys would be like in a different pose, like sexual position.
Okay.
And then after, like, right before the lights would go down during, I don't know, after one of the monologues, the main guy speaking just like shoved one of the dude's like faces onto his dick.
Wow.
It was just like, this is not sex. Like, this is so far from sexy. I can't even handle this right now. And there was probably like maybe like 10 or 15 of us there to watch this, and the whole audience was filled with like old people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Oh, and there was like this really fat dude up in front. He
What-
was like
what
he was
part
like
of-
first in line. Like, he had to be up in the front.
Of course. What part of Hollywood was this in?
This was Santa Monica and Vine.
All right.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know the area, makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's
So-
funny, like, as you started to tell this at the very beginning of the story, before you actually got into how fucked up this was, it reminded me of the time I was in Seattle. My buddy lived there for a year or so. It was him and his girlfriend. They we came across a burlesque show. And we
Burlesque
were thinking,
is cool.
We were thinking, fuck, burlesque.
Absolutely.
Like, everyone's excited. We're going to see some titty, sexy girls dancing, whatever. We buy tickets. We go drink. We come back. and it's like interpretive dance with a hint of burlesque.
Okay.
It was the weirdest
That is not burlesque.
fucking shit in the world.
No, you need like titty tassels.
Yes, there was only one
Costumes.
act out of maybe like the 17 that they did where there was tassels.
That's weird.
Like at one point, a guy was dressed up in a fucking astronaut outfit.
Oh, that's hot.
and no,
Yeah, it's super hot. That
Like,
gets me
first of
going.
all, why is there a guy in the burlesque
The
show?
burlesque show. Yeah.
It was just so fucking strange, but definitely not as strange as your experience.
Yeah. We all kind of walked out. Like during the show, the guy that was sitting next to me, his head was in his hands for most of it.
Really?
He just like he couldn't fucking deal.
And the rest of it, his
He
dick was in
couldn't
his
deal
hands.
with the homosexual stuff, but like when there was like the rape and the incest,
fine.
he was like all into it. But once we got out of there, he fucking boned out. Like he's like, I can't anymore.
Do you know this guy or?
I know of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I'd met him once before, but yeah, the rest of us were sort of just like you know when like something terrible happens and like everybody's just kind of like standing around in silence, like not really knowing what to say.
Like post plane crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you're watching it burn. Yeah.
It's like
that's
oh, we were just on that plane.
that's like our innocence. We were watching our innocence burn, and
what little you had left.
yeah, the very very little.
The shred.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that is strange. Though now, what night was this?
This was
Was this prior to Saturday?
yeah,
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Well, that's good because Saturday you got to cleanse the palate a little bit.
I did.
You went to a show.
Oh, that show. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then, yeah, this was like this wasn't this past weekend, but the weekend before. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to see XOXO
I'm sorry I didn't get to go.
again,
Yeah.
and it was awesome. I actually kind of liked this show better.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a smaller, more intimate crowd, and like they were able to like talk to the crowd a little bit more and like get some more feedback, and
Oh,
like
that's nice.
the people that were there were like there for them. It
Right.
was really
just
cool. I mean,
them.
nobody was chanting XOXO, but like, yeah, it was really like a cool, like intimate thing. Yeah, and I got to like hang out with Scarlett and Dominic, and I don't know the other two band members' names because I've never actually met them.
Even after that show, you didn't meet him either.
No. Because after the show, I went outside
Yeah.
to smoke a cigarette. Dominic was out there with us.
Okay.
And I got like shot in the face with a fucking airsoft gun.
What?
Yeah, got shot in the face. It was I was the victim of a drive-by airsoft shooting.
Is that even a thing?
Apparently it's a thing. It's like, I mean, I know of people that like go around like late at night and they like shoot stuff with paintball guns.
Okay.
Well, I guess I mean airsoft guns too, but like I've never heard of anybody driving down, whatever, fucking Fairfax or something. I don't even know. Just shooting off fucking airsoft guns at people, mind you, at like a crowd of people. And this thing hit me on the jaw. Had it been 2 inches higher, it would have hit me straight in the ear. And it was super close to my eye, but like, I mean, no, not super close to my eye, but like, I mean, close enough to my fucking eyeball.
Your face is close enough to your eye.
Yeah. Well, my jaw is at least. I just, it happened, and it was shocking at first, and I saw it was like an SUV. It was a dark blue SUV. If anybody knows somebody that drives a dark blue SUV that has a fucking airsoft gun,
Hangs around in
let me
Hollywood.
know. Yeah.
That is so fucking. I've never heard of this
It
before.
was very strange.
This is extremely strange.
I know, yeah. So I got shot in the face.
Not the good way.
Not in the good way.
Wow.
Actually, it was funny because like that night, one of my friends texted me asking me if I'd gotten any more balls in the face.
Well, technically.
Rude.
Wow, that is so fucking
Technically, I
weird.
did.
Yeah, a little BB.
What?
It's a little BB.
No, I mean like any more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That night I got 2 more balls in the face.
Oh, yeah. I'd high five you for sitting closer to each other. So fake high five.
It's okay.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Like, hold on. Imaginary high five. Just close your eyes, think about it. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh, that was a good high five. I'm totally connected on it. Now that like bullshit missing my hand thing.
No.
That is so fucking weird.
Yeah. And I still have the BB too because it actually, when it hit my face, it like kind of rolled down into my cleavage.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was able to keep it.
Lucky BB. Hi, Chris.
I couldn't believe that happened. Scarlett
is-
was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" She's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" I'm like, "Oh, good."
No, you can make out with me. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Damn it! Why didn't I think about that?
You need me with you.
Shit!
Oh my God. I'd have been like, you know what, Scarlett? I
God
think
damn
she'd feel a
it.
lot better if you made out with her.
Yeah, I'd feel so much better.
Yeah.
I should have asked her to kiss it, make it better.
Oh, you should have. And then you could do that thing at the last second where you turn your face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She
yeah.
gets the lips
I
instead of
hate
the
it.
cheeks.
I hate it when people do that.
I've totally done that before.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. What can I say?
Gritty.
I was in high school. I think the last time I did it was in high school. And like there was this girl I dated. We weren't dating anymore. It was my birthday. And she's like, oh, happy birthday. I was like, do I get a birthday kiss? And she's like, on the cheek. And I was like, okay. And she went in for it and I totally turned. I was like, oh, you kissed me.
That's a stolen kiss.
It was totally
It doesn't
stolen.
count.
No, I realized it didn't count. But I was like,
It's just
"Ah."
rude.
No, the cool thing about it is it led to us making out.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
kind of
then
like
that's
it ended up being like an icebreaker. I was like,
Okay.
oh, this worked out well.
well, we already kissed an hour,
Yeah.
earlier.
I totally expected it to turn into like a face slap. So before we move on into the Dear Jenny, there's one thing I forgot to mention real quickly, and I won't spend too much. I don't want to say it because your stories are so good. I don't want to trump your stories, and in no way do these trump your stories.
I
'Cause
wish.
holy shit, you got shot in the face.
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck? We're talking about crazy. Had the crazy update. You know what I'm talking about. I got, let's just say, a new toy recently. It's not a sex toy.
Oh.
Well, it kind of is.
Before
It gets me
Hold
horny.
on.
It gets me horny.
let me just pause this by saying that my bullet broke yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm really sad. I'm like really, really, really sad about this.
How long have you had it for?
Like 4 or 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, I've
You've
had it.
grown attached to this
Well,
thing.
no, I mean I didn't use it for a long time.
That'd be
but,
like if I broke my wrist.
Lately, I've been using it a lot, and
Sorry to hear that.
no, like it's good. It's,
Oh, I mean,
it's
I'm glad to
total-
hear
It's getting
that.
my libido up, man. Yeah, but it broke. Well, I mean, the wiring got all fucking fritzy the other day. So yesterday, I'm really sad about this, and I'm sort of thinking that it might be a good idea to start up like a fundraiser so that I can get a Hitachi.
Oh. Only if you shot videos and, show our
Oh,
fans.
Jesus.
You're
I'll let you
like,
touch it.
Why
That's
does your Hitachi
That's like
smell
the
like fish?
grossest thing ever. Hey, if
Right.
you buy me a Hitachi, I'll let you touch it.
What are those guys that like buy used panties from like porn
So
stars?
gross.
I don't
That's
want
like a
that.
big thing in Japan.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's weird
You
no
can
matter
buy
where
them
it's
from
from.
vending machines.
In Spain, they had not only condoms and vending machines, but like vibrators too.
Oh,
And cock
that's a
rings
good
and
idea.
stuff. It was actually kind of
I
funny.
got a vibrator with a pack of condoms not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Trojan.
Yeah, sometimes they put that out
That
there.
was cool. I
Yeah.
should just start using that.
I guess
don't
you're
know
going to
where
have
it
to
is.
now.
Apparently.
Yeah. I got
I
a
mean,
I got
my
like a
rabbit.
cock ring once that vibrates in
Yeah.
a pack of condoms. That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my next big purchase is going to be a magic wand.
Nice. Well, anyways, back to my
Sorry.
toy. I wanted to announce to the world what my super awesome toy is because it is pretty super awesome.
Okay.
And I feel like I can't because I don't want Crazy or any of the people associated with Crazy to know about said toy.
Do any of those people listen to this show?
Not that I'm aware of,
Sweet.
but
You never know.
right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
They're never going to tell you.
yeah, I know. That's the thing, especially since I talk about them, or at least her. So of course they're never going to
And
tell me.
Steve.
Yeah. well,
Basically just Crazy and Steve.
Crazy and Steve, yeah. Am I weird for not wanting to announce this on the show?
Fucking announce it,
Or,
buddy.
I haven't even put it on Facebook
It's
or
awesome.
Twitter or anything. So I just,
Announce it.
I don't know. I feel weird.
This is a good spot.
Is it?
Yeah, it's safe.
Is it safe?
No.
No.
Put a condom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me wrap it up. All right. Okay, moving on.
Great.
Condoms on.
That
Oh.
was fast.
Oh, 'cause there was a condom. I just no. Anyways, the whole point of that horrible story that I wish I would never said is I just wish that it wasn't that way that I could
Yeah, you
continue.
can be open and honest.
Right, especially with these. I mean, we're open and honest with everybody on the show, and for the most part.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like sometimes if I know that somebody's going to be listening, I just don't talk about that certain person.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, but we tell a lot of stuff about
But
ourselves.
this is about you and your personal security at this point. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't want her to find you
Right, or this.
or this.
Yes.
Just say it.
I got a new car.
So, what kind of car did you used to have?
I used to have a white one,
What kind of car do you have now?
a not white one.
Oh, wow.
I used to have a Tiburon.
Which is super cool.
I still have it.
I really like that car.
Yes.
Hopefully my mom will buy it.
Yeah, hopefully
so that
she,
my little brother can drive it.
Tell her to give me a call.
My brother's gonna get so much poon.
Seriously. I
Yeah.
got so much in that thing.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Not in it.
I mean, with it.
Maybe because of it.
And in it.
That's
By the way,
impossible.
tell him the back seat's too small, but the front seat lays down nicely.
I will let him know.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, dear Jenny.
That's weird. He's 16. This is not appropriate. Okay, so congratulations on getting a new vehicle.
Thank you.
Super proud
I
of you.
still am not sure I'm going to edit that out or not.
Don't edit that out.
Okay.
It's not white. Okay.
There it is. It's
All
not
right.
white. Congratulations.
So,
yes.
whatever.
It's not a Tiburon.
Yeah.
That really
All right, so Dear Jenny.
Dear Jenny.
Okay, well, we actually did get a Dear Jenny this week. I like it because it's from a guy. And
Ooh,
it's
this-
not Eric.
Not that we don't like Eric.
No, I love Eric's. Actually, wait, did we ask? We did ask his last one. Okay. Anyway, so this week's is from Anonymous.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I don't even know who it is. So hopefully, maybe we can figure it out. He says, love the show, but I have a bit of an issue.
I love the show, too. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, dude. I recently started talking to this girl, and while it's extremely early, she seems extremely nice, and we've got a date coming up. I know the where do you live question will come up soon, and I'm not sure what to do. I currently live with my parents. I previously had a place with somebody, but that didn't work out, to say the least, and I've been getting things back together for the last couple to few years.
You know, okay?
Yeah. I don't want to lie to her. I'm terrible at reading out loud. I don't want to lie to her, so I guess, what do I tell her to make it not so loserish? Thanks for the wisdom. Signed, Anonymous. Okay, so the problem is that you're going on a date with this girl, you live with your parents, and you don't want her to think that you're a loser. The only thing that I can say really is as a girl, look, if you got your shit together, like, I mean, you're getting your life back together, you say, for the last couple to few years. I mean, that's enough time to figure your life out and see where it's going. If you explain to her, like, oh, you know, look, I have all of my shit together. I just live with my
Here's
parents.
a spreadsheet.
Yeah, like this is the thing that I'm taking care of next. You know, I've only been there for a little bit, or, you know, it's really not that big of a deal, or, you know,
Right.
whatever. You can come live with us.
My mom does my laundry. Don't tell her that.
I feel like the more that you downplay it, the less of a deal it's going to be.
Okay.
Say that you're planning on moving out really, really, really soon, or that you have a place in mind, or, you know, and then like the next date be like, oh, it fell through. You know, just like try to make it seem like you are attempting to make yourself sound like less of a loser, even though you're not a loser at all. I love you.
You love this person?
Yeah. Well,
All right.
for submitting.
Yeah, all right. Weirdo.
I'm just happy that Dear Jenny is sort of a thing.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, downplay it. You got it. You're golden. First date. Maybe try to not talk about that.
You definitely don't make that a highlight of the conversation.
Definitely not. If she does ask, you can say, well, you know, I've got this like weird thing going on right now. I'm trying to like work it out. Like you don't even have to mention parents. You can say, well, I live, you know, in this neighborhood and it's totally cool, and like my sister's there too, or something. You know,
I live
like,
with my sister. That's normal.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the advice I would give you.
Okay.
Don't make it a big deal. Anonymous.
Just try to skate on by.
Yep.
I see what you- I get it. All
Cool.
right.
Well, we actually have some sexts, but not for Siri. These are for you.
Oh, they're for me.
They're for you. Well, not really for you, but
Excuse
I'm
me.
gonna make you read. I'm gonna make
Hold
you
on.
read them.
Let me.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Yes. Jenny has requested that I read these. I'm not quite sure. She'll probably be sorely disappointed that I read this.
Because you're a guy, and these sound better from a guy.
All right. Do you want any music with this?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. A little quiet at first. Okay. First chapter of Sexts from, can we see the name?
Yeah,
David. Okay. And Jenny has brought this guy up. He's
Yeah.
the one that's sending her the fucking novel.
I read a little excerpt
Yeah, she
at
did.
one point.
All right. I will attempt to read this out loud without fucking up. I've been drinking, and I'm not sexy. Here goes. You're pretty sure that someone is still in the room. Certainly, I was the last. Type.
Certainly, I was the last time you could see.
Oh, there needs to be a comma there. Certainly, you should just read it. All right. You're pretty sure that someone is still in the room. Certainly, I was the last time you could see. Our eyes were locked together as I slowly lowered the eye folds over your face, the black foam and leather mask slowly eclipsing your view of my eyes and your entire world into pitch darkness. The elastic band that held them firmly to your face slid across your hair, just touching your ears. Not the first time we've used them. The fit was so adjusted to you that you could see nothing, even with your eyes wide open. You could smell the faint, familiar hint of the leather, but little else was recognizable in the strange space. You tried to look around for a looser corner. For a simple speck of light, you could give a clue as to the dark world you now found yourself in, but nothing. With your eyes useless, you turn to your ears, and you think you can hear me walk away, even on the soft hotel room carpet. The only way to walk that many steps would be towards the door, and after an eternity, you hear the knob turn, the door glide open, and then a few more steps, and it slowly shut once again. It is nothing more than a feeling, a sense of presence, perhaps. Something psychic, even. But either way, you are pretty sure that someone is still in the room. You try your best not to move, to barely breathe. Your ears pick up the faint, ringing sensation of the complete silence in the room, with a slight pounding from your racing pulse. You're not even sure what sounds you're trying to pick up. A footfall, the rustle of clothing, even a slight throat clearing will let you know that someone was in here with you, staring at you, right now.
Sounds like the beginning of a horror.
It kind of does. And what a sight you must be, lying on the bed in your favorite yellow sundress. It was a strapless one with the elastic bust that made you look so good. You could always catch me checking you out every time you wore it around town. Shoes, jewelry, and everything else had been removed before I asked you to lie down on the Paisley Hotel bedspread.
You did very well.
Oh, thank you.
So
Every girl
that's,
listening is like, dry.
No way. So that's chapter 1 of The Sex from David.
You know, I shouldn't even say this on the show. As I was finishing the read, I started thinking about how a couple weeks ago when we were hanging out with Dee Dee and Angie, you so generously brought up the fact that anytime I say anything dirty, it's just funny. That came to mind.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the things that you say or the way that you say it.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I mean, I generally laugh when I hear you say things that you are hoping to come out sexy.
Now, I mean, for the most part, when I say sexy things around you, it's usually in a joking manner. Would you agree?
Right. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
So obviously there's that.
Right.
But,
right. I know.
Yeah. As I was reading the end, I was like, oh man, this is probably gonna make people laugh if they think about that.
Okay. Well, maybe we should start another poll. Do they want you to read it or do you want me to read it?
Oh, that's good.
Something.
Maybe I don't want that.
I'm really terrible at reading things out loud.
Maybe
I'm
I don't.
So bad
oh, like
at
I was
that.
any better. But maybe I don't want that blow to the ego when they all vote for you to read it.
They're not going to vote for me to
Yeah,
read it.
right.
I'm really terrible
They're
at
totally
reading
gonna
it.
vote
I mean,
for
they
you
could
to
just
read
listen to the Dear Jenny and be like, oh, she's terrible at reading out loud.
Did you listen to what I just read?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
I don't think so. But thank you for your lies. All right. Before the lies continue, I think we should probably take a break. Is that
Fine.
okay with you?
Sure, whatever. I don't even care.
I got to pull a Jenny and I have to pee.
What? I don't even have to pee.
You went right before we started thinking I did too.
It was like a dribble.
It was a dribble.
I tried really hard.
This is I've had 2 tall boys in a regular can.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyways,
Go fast.
I will.
Make it snappy.
I'll make it snappy and sassy.
Ayo.
Anyways, we'll be right back. This, enjoy the music, all that good stuff.
Woo.
Dorian Gray, she's amazing.
I love it so much.
I'm gonna Google some pics for you because she's hot.
Please do.
She is.
Because then I will
Yeah.
be able to decide whether she's hotter than Scarlett or not.
I don't think she is. I mean, we're talking Scarlett here.
Hey, man.
All right. We'll come back.
It's gonna be a tough sell.
We'll come back with the results
Okay.
and an empty bladder.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
You set the rascal and you wonder why. Suddenly you realize you can feel the pain. When you say it all before you, it all feels the same. And all you scream is move a little faster now. When
Hey everybody, it's Rebound from the Charity Strike. Send across from me, Trig and Mike. Yeah, that's him. Anyways, dude, why do you think people should listen to the show?
Tuesdays with Trigger.
That is the worst idea ever. You should listen to the Charity Strike because I think I'm effing hilarious, and what I think goes.
What?
Anyways, you should check us out for sports updates, humor, all the good stuff. We are the best/worst sports show ever. So check us out at thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike, and you know we're on iTunes.
Oh, Daddy, yo!
Hey, this is Adam. And I'm Barry. From the Console Culture Podcast. We're a podcast all about gaming, gaming news, reviews, issues, and we talk about it with style.
That's right. Anything up and coming, we're there.
We're available on the Stitcher app. We're available on iTunes. You can visit us at consoleculture.podbean.com.
Check us out on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Console Culture. Shoot us an email at gmail, consoleculture@gmail.com.
We're blown up
in Denmark.
Awkward Apocalypse. You are listening to Dorian Gray, who I did look at photos of. And
Yes, you did.
I have deemed her extraordinarily hot.
Okay, but we had a contest going.
We did. I know. So I decided that there is no contest because looking at pictures of Dorian Gray, she is unbelievably gorgeous. I mean, just beyond sexy.
Yeah.
But she has like a different kind of sex appeal than Scarlett. And I know this is kind of like the pussy way out
Pussy.
of like making a decision, but it's really hard when
Oh,
they're
it's hard.
So yeah, it's really hard.
Double boner hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When they're so different. I mean, like Dorian Gray, she has like this very like punk look to her. She's got like pink hair and this like she is super sexy, like really curvy and like just delicious. Scarlett is like just, I mean, drop dead gorgeous. I can barely even look at this girl without like, getting all gushy.
Without needing a mop.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it's a tie.
Wow.
It's a tie, but like in their own way,
All right.
That's all.
So you're gonna be a vagina about it. Dorian Gray is extremely sexy, but
No.
I'm still putting Scarlett slightly above.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
So you have like secret girl crush on Scarlett.
Well, now that you've said it, it's not much of a secret.
I only say that because, like, to you, nobody's hotter than Scarlett. So. Cool. Well.
Now she's gonna think I'm the creepiest person ever.
Let's get right into the fuck you of the day. Or actually, wait, no, the fuck yeah of the day.
You want to do that first? Or you want to do would you rather?
Let's do the fuck yeah of the day.
Okay, we'll do the
so
fuck yeah of the day.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Coming again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah. All right.
Now I don't even know what the fuck yeah is.
So the fuck yeah of the day.
Okay, I'm excited. This is gonna be
because
good.
this wasn't even in the rundown. Like I'm kind
No,
of like
you wouldn't tell me what it is.
I'm surprising you with this one. Today's fuck yeah of the day
Yes.
goes to Paula Deen because
she's racist.
No, because there's a company that has offered her 6 figures. 6 figures.
Okay.
To perform in an adult film.
What?
Like they want her to do porn.
I think you got this wrong.
Excuse me?
You have mistaken because according to what you just said, Paula Deen has been offered 6 figures to do porn.
Paula Deen.
Yeah, this is today's fuck you of the day.
It's amazing.
No, what?
It's hilarious. Okay, you're gonna try to tell me that
No, I don't want to see a stick of butter shoved up her cooch.
Okay. Imagine a gallon of butter every day for 60 plus years.
Oh.
You don't want to see what happens to the body. Okay, I'm not saying it's gonna be sexy, and I'm not saying that you're gonna want to like jerk off to this shit. What I'm saying
I'd rather watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah, but that's like poop play. There's fire. I can see fireworks going on out there right now.
Oh, it's like we're at Disneyland.
Yay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Got distracted
You
by,
guys heard
by
that?
pretty
That was-
flashing lights.
Squirrel.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I would actually pay to see that just to fucking see that.
You
Not because
pay
I
for
not
that?
not because I think it's sexy.
You would pay?
Okay, Gregory, not because I think it's sexy, just because I'd like to see what a gallon of butter does to somebody every day after 6 years.
It gives her diabetes. We know that. She's diabetic.
Which is kind of funny.
It's
I would like
hilarious.
to see
I
Paula
can't
Deen
fucking
naked.
stand her.
Kind of
Ugh.
like Octomom. Like, you know, I mean,
I'd rather see Octomom.
okay, well, you know, it's on the same plane for me.
And I don't want to see her either.
Exactly. So
I'd rather go see China's elongated clitoris.
Oh.
That's so fucking gross.
Okay, well, that's my fuck yeah of the day.
No, that's your fuck
Apparently,
you
that's
of the
your
day.
fuck you of the day.
Yeah.
How about a would you rather?
Please.
Sweet.
Cleanse the palate.
All right.
Ugh.
So I'd like to start this off with I had to Google what Pits of Sarlacc was.
I don't even know what that is.
Pits of Sarlacc. Okay. I think that's how you say it. In Star Wars, I'm really bad at this. In Star Wars, there's this creature, and it's the Sarlacc, and it's in the pit. It's like pits of Sarlacc or something. But there's these creatures that have like mouths that are just like all teeth.
Mm.
Does that make sense? It's like it's like a circular, it's like a round mouth,
With
but
teeth.
just teeming with teeth.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. This would you rather comes from number one superfan Albert.
Oh, number one superfan.
Yeah, he sent this to us a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't really figure out how to like incorporate it into the show because I
Okay.
wanted to ask it on Facebook, but Facebook only limits me to like a certain amount of characters, and it was difficult to.
Extremely wordy.
It is. But I really like this question. So I will start by asking you, and then we'll go into what people said on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay. So Albert asks, Greg, you're stuck on a tiny desert island with zero food or natural resources and two females for company.
Ooh.
One is extremely hot. The other is extremely fugly.
Ooh.
There's nothing else on the island to provide any activity. Help will eventually come and save you, but in the time it takes for that to occur, you will have to kill one of your companions.
What the fuck?
Or you will starve to death. Given the factors below, and that you're okay with cannibalism here, who do you kill and eat, and who do you save for company? Keep in mind, the fat chick is morbidly obese, morbidly and hideously obese, as Auburn puts, to the point of abomination. She physically disgusts you visually, orally, and odiously.
Ew.
Her size makes her an excellent candidate for food, but she does have one redeeming factor. She can give you the best sex of any kind that you have or will ever enjoy. Don't ask why or how. She's just talented in that manner and possesses that unique trait. Remember, there is nothing else to do while you wait for help other than interact with your island companions. I actually added a little bit on the Facebook thing saying that she has a wonderful personality and she's super entertaining.
The fat chick is.
The fat chick.
But didn't he just say that she's hideous in every way possible?
Yeah.
So,
Except
but now
for
she's.
her personality. Hideous, like, visually. Okay.
But now she's entertaining.
No, yeah, but she's got a great personality. Like most big girls do.
They're usually pretty fun.
Yeah, they are.
And they give great
Okay,
blowjobs.
so on the opposite side, the hot chick is unbelievably gorgeous,
Yeah.
sexy, has a fantastic figure, and more than willing to fulfill your every pleasure. The only catch is that all three primary orifices of her body are the individual mini pits of Sarlacc.
So they all have the teeth and the.
Yep. Mouth, vagina, butthole.
But she wants to fulfill my fantasies, but she can't.
She does. Well, do you really want
Without losing my dick, she can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can't really even like make out with her either.
okay, so nasty bitch. That is gonna be a hoot to hang out with. Thanks for adding that part in there. Or super hot chick that I cannot.
Yeah. But the nasty bitch is like
Stick it in.
amazing in bed. Like you just close your eyes and like enjoy it.
That's a lot of eye closing.
She can give you the best sex of any kind that you have or will ever enjoy, or super unbelievably gorgeous, sexy with a fantastic figure and more than willing to fulfill your every pleasure.
Here's the problem.
She
with
can use her
fucking-
hands, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I could titty fuck her.
I
Never
guess
thought
you
of
could.
that.
Guess you
till-
could titty fuck her, but how far can titty fucking go?
We'll find out on a desert island.
Also, keep in mind that the fat girl will provide lots of food for a while.
Right.
The skinny girl would be more like lean, meaty, like.
Though that's better food for you. Like fat's not good to eat.
True.
You need actual meat.
True.
You know.
True.
And then the other problem is, let's say you fuck the amazingly horrendous bitch. Then you go back to civility and you're like, well, I like the crazy cow because she does crazy things, and then you walk around with, big crazy moo the rest of your life. That's weird.
Well, it's not saying that you have to be with them. For
No,
the
but
rest
what
of
if
your
the
life.
sex is so good that
No,
it
but, like,
ruins it with everyone else?
Then awesome for you.
But you're so unattracted to her, except for the fact she made your dick hurt in a good way.
Hey, man, this is a would you rather.
I may be over analyzing this.
Hey.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right off the bat, the hot chick is no use to me.
Well, except for the titty fucking and the hand jobs.
I could give myself a hand job.
I would like to say that this is the first would you rather. I'm pretty sure this is the first
That
would you
makes me
rather
not
that doesn't
gay?
make you sound gay in either in either way.
But it's about to make me sound like I want to fuck a fat bitch. Great. Because I'm thinking like hot chick does me no good. Yes, she can give me hand jobs, but so can I, and mine are probably better.
Okay.
I can titty fuck her, but we don't know how big her tits are. That's important here.
Yeah.
On the other hand, like fat chick, amazing sex, hard to look at. Probably not going to be very much. I mean, the skinny chick won't be good to eat because it's not going to be a lot of stuff there. But
Well, there's still enough to get you by until somebody saves you.
man, the fat chick, I kind of want to kill them both.
Okay.
Is that an option?
I'm glad you asked that because it
Oh.
is.
Oh, it is.
It is the third option. Okay, well, here's the options. Number 1, I'd kill the fugly girl. The hot chick and I will need to eat. Number 2, definitely would kill the hot girl. At least I can have sex with the fugly one.
Mm-hmm.
Option 3, I would probably kill both. Girls are more trouble than they're worth.
Ain't that the truth? I'm either going to have to kill both or maybe save the fat one. I think I'm going to kill both.
Seriously?
Is it bad?
Seriously?
I shouldn't?
I mean, if you kill the skinny one, you don't have to have sex with the fat one. If you kill the fat one, I mean, you don't,
I mean, I guess according
have
to
to have sex with the skinny one.
I mean, I guess according to you, she's going to be great to hang out with. The fat one, that is.
Just make a decision.
Fine, I'll kill the skinny bitch.
Okay.
God, that's so hard to do.
All right. I know. That's the problem. That's why it's a would you rather. So,
I'd rather.
are you going?
Why'd
with
she have to have the whole teeth and the
Yeah, because
vagine and-
that's Albert, #1 superfan Albert, man.
He is fucked up.
He's fucked up.
Albert, dude,
Albert,
buddy.
dude. Come on.
Not
Okay.
normal.
Well, let me
not
give you
cool.
the results of the Facebook poll.
We like polls.
Yeah, stripper poll.
Yeah.
All right.
Man
We had one. Hold on.
Don't hurt yourself.
We had one vote for killing the ugly girl,
Okay.
and that was from my buddy Mitch, who yes, I am
Hey.
calling out here.
Hey, Mitch.
Yeah, he was very adamant about killing.
I guess we're
killing
on the same
ugly girl.
boat.
Yeah.
No, I did say kill both already.
We had 3 people vote for killing the hot girl
Okay.
because they wanted to have. They would be able to have sex, right?
Right.
Pass some time
Right.
while you're stuck on this
Yeah,
island.
yeah.
Because of course you don't know that you're stuck on the island, or that you're not going to be rescued. That's what I mean.
Right. Yes.
And then we had one vote for killing both, and that was Cherub.
Mm.
So yeah, but I would like to mention that we had a huge discussion. There were 32 comments.
It's funny how we had more comments than votes. Hey, people, feel free to vote
Well,
while you're
it's-
commenting.
No, everybody that commented was voting, but we had there was this big long discussion about it.
I got you.
It actually got kind of
Okay,
funny.
more people vote because 7 or however many you just said is not an
It was
impressive
like 5.
number.
I only posted it yesterday.
It's not impressive.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. People just aren't on Facebook when I want them to be.
I guess not.
We did reach about 400 people though with
Oh,
that question.
alright,
So
that's
it's
good.
just people just didn't want to vote. But I'm glad that the people that did vote,
We've offended people before.
we have. All right. So that was the Would You Rather.
All right, that was good.
Cool. Should we get into the awkward talk?
Fuck you, Albert. Yes, we should. Just kidding. I love Albert.
So this week's awkward talk was actually inspired by a friend, because I think that they might have had some jealousy issues. So I'd like to discuss
I think they might have indeed.
other people's jealousy problems and see if maybe we can come to a concept that might work for ladies and gentlemen when it comes to jealousy.
Can I just start off with the whole jealousy thing by saying
Please.
I asked Mike, pew pew,
Pew, pew, pew.
yeah, that guy,
But only 2 pews. I do 3 pews.
pew 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 pew, if he had any good jealousy stories.
Okay.
He had the best response of all. He goes, "Not that I can think of. I try very hard not to be a jealous person." I went, I commend you. And that was the end of that. Then I said, "Fuck you for not giving us any material." But mostly I commend.
Well,
him.
you asked me one time. You said how you were like, you mentioned one time that you had to learn how to not be crazy.
Right.
And so I sort of went into it a little bit.
We had a great discussion that night.
We did have that was like the longest discussion you and I had ever had.
And I thought it was really good.
Yeah. So my basic points were, I used to be jealous.
Yeah.
I used to be a very jealous person. Oh my God, your ex-girlfriend is texting you. What the fuck? Wah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? And then I realized that this person is with me. They're not with them. They don't want to be with them. They tell me that they don't want to be with them. They're acting like they don't want to be with them. Why the fuck am I so fucking worried about them wanting to be with them?
Yeah.
Looks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, whatever.
Sounds like a duck.
All that.
Yeah.
So I guess the thing is that I've slowly been able to realize that jealousy is the best thing in a relationship and the worst thing in a relationship, only because
Very fine line.
if you it's true, because if you have no jealousy in the relationship, the person that you're with doesn't necessarily make you feel like you are worth a fight.
Yeah, you don't feel like you need to fight for them.
Right. If you
Or
have a
protect
little bit
them
of
or-
jealousy, it's like if your partner has a little bit of jealousy towards whatever situation that you're in, it's their way of saying, I care about you a hell of a lot to make you understand that you are worth it to me. Like I'll fucking fight a bitch, to make sure that I get to keep you.
Just don't let it cross that line.
Well, and that's that little bit of jealousy, that
Yeah.
little bit.
Just
I mean,
smidge.
be willing to fight somebody, but don't actually fight somebody.
Right.
That whole thing. Or be like, hey, so what was up with that person like flirting with you?
Yeah.
You know-
Crazy if you're listening. Take note.
Don't get crazy.
Yeah.
Don't get fucking crazy. Just, make it aware that you're not cool with that situation. And it'll make the other person, wonder, oh my God, is this person like totally jealous? But it'll also make them feel a little bit good that you cared enough to notice that somebody else was noticing.
Mm-hmm.
And that they want, they want you for themselves, and it's a nice thing. So that's my take on jealousy.
I like it. That's very.
I think that a little bit of jealousy is crucial to a relationship. I
think
really
so.
do.
And it doesn't have to fester and become like, who's that cunt?
No way.
Just
Talk
like-
about it.
Just like, hey, who?
Ask about it.
Who
But
you
you know
talking
what?
to over there?
While you're in the relationship, if your partner is being jealous, you need to explain to them calmly and logically that, this is what's going on. Nothing's happening. Hopefully you're being honest. And
That's one of the few good things that your ex did. He actually sat you down and said, "Look, I'm with you. I like
right.
you." And
No, I'd be like, why the fuck is your ex-girlfriend calling you at 4 a.m?
Right.
Well, honey, I'd hate to tell you this, but she just got in a car accident and she just wanted to let me know. And I'd be like, why does she want to let you know? And he'd be
Yeah.
like, well, she just, she needed somebody to talk to at 4 a.m. She knows that I'm up all night. Like, it was just super logical. And I was like, God damn it. I hate you for being so,
Be
smart
less
and, like,
level-headed.
whatever, and telling me that I need to calm the fuck down. So it helped me. It helped our relationship ultimately.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, of course it did fail, but not because of jealousy reasons. It was because of us. We failed, and it wasn't because, you know, he made out with some other girl, or he was hanging out at a club with some other girl, or whatever the fuck. I mean,
or texting someone.
No, texting, whatever. Like I never once felt the need to look at his cell phone. I had all of his passwords to everything. I never snooped. I still haven't. I mean, I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's good.
Yeah, because I trusted him, and that's when you trust somebody to do right by you, then there should be no room for jealousy. It should all be trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, first of all, let me just say that social media has ruined relationships.
It has.
It really has.
Well, it has for a lot of people, but not most, but you know,
a good amount. Yeah, you know, like the ex that I lived with, we still to this day know each other's passwords. That doesn't mean I use them.
Right.
I assume she doesn't. I don't know. But you know, we up until things went sour, we very much trust each other. Yeah, here's my password to everything, and I knew all her passwords. Then of course she cheated on me, so there went that whole password thing out the window. But up until things went weird, you know.
Yeah.
I never looked at any of her shit. Hey, can you check my email for me?
And there has to be that element of trust. Like today, my
there's too much trust apparently.
My coworker, I mean, this isn't like a relationship thing, but like my coworker handed me her cell phone and said, "Can you take all of the photos off of my phone and put them on these CDs?" Because her computer at home was too slow, and she didn't want to do it on her work computer because there was like some stuff on there.
Risque.
Yeah, and there was like apparently a video that she didn't want me to see, and so I took I opened the folder, put it into another folder, transferred it to a CD, and gave her the CD, and told her that I'm never going to open that folder, unless she specifically tells me to. And the moment she says, "All right, you can go ahead and delete it," it will be gone. I'm not saving it. I'm not backing it up. I'm not going to look through it until then.
You only have it because she hasn't told you to get rid of it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Because she has like an old shitty phone, and she doesn't want to lose those photos.
Yeah.
But you know what? But there's an element of trust. I mean, she told me there's a video in there of her and her ex. You know, doing
how
stuff.
bad did you want to look at it?
Not really.
Really?
Not really, because I respect her. Honestly.
No, I realize that, and I realize that you will not look at it because you respect her and your trust for all that stuff. But how bad would you like to see it? You're like, I wish I could see this.
Well, it's, you know, it's interesting. I mean, it sounds like it would be fun to watch, but I feel like once I'm watching it,
you feel like a bitch.
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, she trusts me enough to know that I can put this stuff on my computer and not look at it.
Yeah.
That is the amount of trust that she and I have. If I were to backstab her in the way, I mean, she specifically asked me to not look at this one video. She said, "You can look through all the photos," which I'm sure have lots of things in them. And I told her, this folder will remain closed until you tell me to delete it.
Yeah.
And it feels really good knowing that I have that kind of trust with this person that I'm not in a relationship with. She's just my coworker.
Right.
But I respect her a lot. And she trusts me enough with this information. So there's something to be said about that level of intimacy with somebody, where you know that if you fuck up, it's because of you, not because of them. So I feel like jealousy is like, it's a very personal thing. If you want to be jealous, that's you fucking up.
Yeah.
Because it's never going to get better from there.
That's true.
Honestly, the people that I've known that are the most jealous are the ones that have the
cheaters,
the most reason for someone else to not trust
that
them
as well. You know, it's interesting. I say my previous relationship was very trustworthy. Had each other's passwords and everything, but she would every now and then bring up, you know, me cheating on her. And I never did. not like, hey, you did this one time, but you know, she's like, it would get brought up that she thought, you know, like, oh, I would cheat on her with this person. You know, when we were together. My senior year, and then, you know, through college and then past that and beyond. When I went to college, I went to film school, you know, I went to be an editor, and she was 100% certain that I would cheat on her with another editor.
Okay.
And I was like,
a specific editor? Or just
no.
any?
I mean, even before I started school, she thought I would cheat on her with an editor.
Okay.
Hopefully of the female nature.
Do you think she wanted you to?
I have no idea. But it's funny that she always thought this, and then she was the cheater. It's interesting.
Maybe
how
she
that
was
works
just
out.
waiting for you to fuck up.
Yeah. Now, the funny thing is, towards the end of school, I met a fantastic editor, and she is smoking hot,
Mm-hmm.
and we worked together on a couple of projects. But we worked together because she's really good.
Okay.
She just happened to be hot.
Did anything eventually happen? With you?
Nothing ever happened.
See, there you go.
Would I love things to happen?
Sure, but you probably wouldn't have done that while you were in the relationship.
I look back now and go, why didn't I do that? But, hindsight's 2020.
Mm-mm.
No, I wouldn't have wanted to do
No,
that.
you're you're a better man for not doing that.
Sadly, I am. Nowadays, would I like things to happen with this person?
Are you
In
still
a
friends?
Heartbeat. Yeah, she lives in San Diego now. She lives a little farther away. So that's where she's from. She came up here for school, and then she stayed down here for a while. I got her a couple of jobs, and so she's able to stay in LA for a while. And then she had to move back down. She, the jobs ran out. She didn't get fired; it just ran out. That's how the biz goes. And she ended up moving back down to San Diego. So I see her every couple of years. I'll go down to San Diego. I'm like, hey, I'm in San Diego. Come have a beer or whatever. And we'll hang out for a short amount of time, and that's about it. We always try to see each other if we're in the same neighborhood, but yeah. Hot though, and so talented.
Make it happen.
Yeah, it's so much hotter that she's talented too.
I know.
And something that I know about. It's
Yeah. Here's something to talk about.
yeah. So, anyways, let's break into some stories.
Okay.
We got some good user submissions.
We have a lot of user submissions.
It was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just break into this one real quick.
Okay.
From Christina. She says, I have a great story that is mine, but rather my friend's. Are we saying friend or quote unquote friend? It was you, wasn't it? Just kidding. His ex-girl caught him hanging out with another girl, and when she confronted him, he was kind of a smooth dick about it. Smooth dick. So
I like it.
I'm glad that he shaved. Saying something like, I'm just hanging out with her until I can hang out with you again.
Ooh.
That's kind of smooth.
Is it smooth?
No.
I don't think that's very smooth.
Only if you intend on hanging out with her again.
Sure.
She, of course, didn't buy it, and since she was young and dumb and desperately in love with him, she went home, got a baseball bat, came back to the party, and took her 100-pound frustrations out on his Xterra's windshield, headlights, and side paneling. Someone finally pulled her off the car before she lit it on fire, and the best part, my friend called her dad instead of the police. My friend didn't want to press charges against her, and her dad ended up paying for all the damage his daughter caused trying to reenact Carrie Underwood's hit song Before He Cheats. True story. Laughed the entire time he told me about it.
Oh, my God.
I laugh now, but that guy must be so mad. And it's funny because...
Well, it's cool that her dad paid for it, but...
I see
God
now you know why I don't want people knowing about my new toy.
I get that, but...
Because crazy bitches.
Dude... Any friends of Greg that are listening right now, please just keep your goddamn mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the well-being of all of you.
Don't post it on Facebook. I don't know why I said it at all. Don't post it on Facebook
Just leave it.
or the twat box.
Leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Be proud of him, but just leave it. Keep this away from
Because
crazy.
Jenny will tell you my new toy is extremely sexy.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
It came with a thermos.
Thermostat.
It didn't come with a thermos.
No.
I just made that.
That
up.
was my own.
Yeah.
It does have climate control though.
Sweet. It smells good.
It does.
Well, we have another submission.
One of many.
A ton. God. Okay. This is from an anonymous lady.
Ooh.
She says,
sounds sexy already.
I guess it's my own fault for this whole story happening. I had a guy friend over and we're drinking and hanging out. This was a guy that I had dated before, but at the time we're friends and I had a boyfriend. So I probably shouldn't have had this particular guy friend over with my boyfriend not around, but we were drinking and it was late.
Fair
And
enough.
he was too drunk to drive. He needed to crash. I felt a bit of sexual tension. I was tired. It was getting late. I knew he wanted to end up in my bed, so I went to sleep in my extra bedroom to avoid the awkward situation. So I was trying to keep this possible messy situation to a minimum. I started to sober up and I didn't want my boyfriend to get mad at me for even putting myself in this situation. He worked 24-hour shifts as a fireman. He was sleeping at the firehouse that night working. I say goodnight to my friend and go lay down in the extra room and pass out drunk. I figure he's going to sleep on the couch or at worst my bed. I get woken up at 5 a.m. by my friend saying, I got to tell you something, he says. While I was sleeping, the guy took my cell phone and called my boyfriend. In the middle of the night, he called him at least 9 times. Finally, my boyfriend answered the phone. Here's the way the conversation went down. The guy friend says, "Do you know where your girlfriend is?" My boyfriend says, "Who is this?" No. My guy friend laughs and then hangs up. What the fuck? Is this a jealous guy? A jealous guy trying to make another guy jealous? A jealous guy trying to make sure I got into deep shit? Or was he a freaking dumbass drunk idiot? I don't know. My boyfriend was pissed. He was working. Thank God he's very calm. He listened and was eventually understanding, but it definitely made the relationship harder. So, kind of sucks, man.
Very much sucks.
It's not even like her. She didn't even do anything. She was actually trying to like be a really good girlfriend.
Yeah, she's being the good person here.
Yeah, and here's this fucking drunk asshole trying to like fuck up her shit.
That is really shitty.
Man, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have an ex-boyfriend over that was like that anyway.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Let's pretend he's not an ex-boyfriend. He's just a friend that's a guy. Is she doing anything wrong? That's the question.
I think that's situational. Because like I have you over right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a boyfriend, I'd be like, dude, like really? It's Greg.
Right. Anything he
or
says
like,
that's sexy is
Brad
funny
or
and not sexy at all.
Yeah, like 90% of the people that I know.
Yeah.
I do not want to have sex with. Sure, there's the 10%, but most of them are women.
Most women say that about me too. So I'm used to it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna put yourself in that situation, you have to be with somebody that's going to be understanding.
Yeah.
And it sounds like in this situation, the boyfriend was understanding. He was calm. He listened, and eventually was okay with it. But I probably wouldn't hang out with people that I think would like fuck with my shit.
I don't think she expected him to do that though.
She says that they had dated, they were drinking.
And she did sleep in a different bedroom because of that. But
he was like,
I mean, who would have thought he'd pick up the phone?
She did everything she possibly could, except for hide her cell phone.
Right. And hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yep. Because they're raping everybody up here.
And I thought chicks were crazy. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's very not guy-like.
No, it's not.
It's very.
But is it jealous, or is it just like trying to fuck with shit, or is it like 5 a.m. boredom?
I think it's
like calling somebody 9
Well,
times?
he's got no filter because he's drunk. So that's step one.
But 9
And then the other thing
times.
is, like, the point of the call was he was like a dog pissing on territory.
It's true.
That's
it's
what
very,
it was.
very,
He was
very
calling
true.
him to say, like, she's, with me, not you.
Right.
He's totally being, a dog and pissing on her, basically.
So sad.
Yeah, golden showers. All right. Wow. That is...
Good times.
That's yeah, exactly. Good times now that we can look back and laugh at. It'd be interesting to find out if this person was still with the fireman of sorts, but I don't know. All right, so we have one from Eva. She says, "Surprise! Hey guys, this is just one of the many moments like this that happened with my ex-fiance. In the final weeks of my engagement to my ex, we had been starting to hang out, or he had been starting to hang out with his coworkers from his new job, which I got him, by the way." The co-workers in question were 2 females. For the sake of the story, I will change their names to Ashley and Kathy. She's all about changing names. Well, they became close and good friends. Ashley and Kathy were... I call her Kathleen.
Let's say Kathleen.
K-Dog.
K-Dog.
Were already besties before my ex joined the group.
Besties.
You like that? BFFs? I could tell my ex began to have feelings for Ashley, even while still with me. One day, we ended up starting to argue, as always, because I found out that he was starting to smoke weed with them. At the time, I was 5 years sober from alcohol. At his request, yes, I know, stupid me, neither of us had smoked at the time. Oh, how things have changed.
Mm-hmm.
During the argument, I decided to get drunk for the first time in 5 years because Ashley and Kathy, K-Dog, left a bottle of vodka in my freezer. Oh, gifts. So as my ex and I were yelling, we were both drinking heavily. That's the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He eventually passed out, and since I still had a higher tolerance for alcohol, does not exist anymore.
Oh,
It doesn't. She even kind of said it. I took
dude, neither do I. Like, I mean, I can't.
She used to be a champ.
I'm like 3/4 of this bottle down and
Kind of 3/4 drunk.
burp.
Yeah. Anyways, she took his phone, which was a sidekick, haha, and started texting Ashley. I told her everything bad about my ex and said if she wanted him, she could have him. I was done.
Whoa.
Yeah, the next morning, the only regret I had was not drinking more. That's every day of my life. My ex was furious, and I knew I ruined his chance with Ashley. But being the vindictive person I was, it made me happy. In the end, we broke up, and I moved away a month later. Then 2 months later, or after that, he and K-Dog went to Hawaii, where he proposed to her.
Whoa.
I knew he would do that since he has issues with being alone, single, which never occurred to me until
That's
after
so
I left him.
funny.
Have a great show. Love you guys. You're both sexy as fuck. Eva.
Oh, I think she didn't say that last line.
Oh. The have a great show part?
No, the one after that.
Eva?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll figure it out later.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's funny that she says that because the whole being alone / single thing is God, it's like such a huge fucking problem that I've noticed with a lot of people.
Yeah. Some
Okay,
people can't
so
handle it.
again, I've been single for 2 fucking years. Like,
Yeah.
and I have had so much fun. And yeah, it
It
kind
is
of sucks
fun.
sometimes. Like on a Friday night, I'll be like all alone and like coming home and like hanging out with my cat.
Super old lady.
But you know what?
cat
Like,
lady.
you know, I'll find stuff to do. And after like an hour of being like, why am I so alone? I'll fucking get over it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm watching like some TV show that I've been meaning to get to, or I don't
Breaking
know.
your bullet.
What? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. It's like the death of a friend. I mean,
Sorry. You gonna bury it?
no, I already threw it away.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should have a ceremony.
Yeah, but there is something about somebody who's like compulsory when it comes to being in relationships.
Yeah.
And it's so
My
fucking
sister.
pathetic. Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's young.
But still.
Okay. Because I was thinking about like the other day. I was like, God damn it! Like my ex literally hasn't been single for more than like 3 days in the last 7 years.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? I mean, not for people that have been in long-term relationships. I
Yeah.
understand if you're like with one person. But like if you break up with somebody or if you're, dumped or whatever, and then you just like immediately hop into a next relationship.
It's weird.
There is no transition period. You have no time to learn anything about
Yeah.
your last relationship. You have no time to explore yourself and really understand who you are.
There's no reflection.
None.
There's no learning. There's no discovering.
It's taken me 2 fucking years to realize a lot of these things.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'm extraordinarily thankful for it. I mean, everything happens for a reason. And while most people are like, no, being single sucks, I'm actually like stoked that I was single for this long.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 4.5 years since I was with my ex I lived with.
Mm-hmm.
And, I dated girls, for a month here, a month there. I put up with crazy for too long. But I did so many things that I would not have done
Exactly.
had I been with her. Like, I would never gone to Spain or traveled here or there. There's
Right.
friends I have that I wouldn't have if I was with her. Like, I have a lot of friends that are girls now.
Mm-hmm.
And before, never. And if I had
Yeah.
friends that were girls, it's because they were her
If
friends
you were
first
still
or a
with that
couple
girl,
friend.
this show would not exist.
Oh, God, no.
How about that?
Oh, she, yeah, no.
Yeah.
She would not have
Well, no, I
approved.
mean,
And it's you. It's not
would
the show.
would you have started TCS?
No.
Yeah.
No,
So TCS, then you asked me to like do some photos for you. and
Right.
There was Emily. That was cool.
Emily.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Emily.
lots of good things happen from, obviously it's just, time passes and stuff happens, but,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I mean,
it's-
the
it
whole
gives
reason
you a
we
lot
were
of
hanging out again
time.
is because I asked you to do photos, and then we had you on the show,
Right.
and then I was like, oh my God, she's really good.
Since like high school.
Right. I hadn't
Shit,
seen you
yo.
in years, and then I was like, oh man, she's really good on the show.
Plus I have this cat.
That's really what did it in
And she's
for
being
me.
really cute right
Yeah,
now.
she is. I love pussy. And then, you were good on the show, and I was like, and then our conversations like together were always good. And I was like, I think we would do good on a show together. And lo and behold, this gets way more downloads than the other show.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, I
Keep
think it's fun.
downloading.
I have a really good time, and I'm really glad that it's ended up the way that it has, because
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing this show had it not been for the, me like going off and doing my own thing and being my own person.
Well, for both of us, yeah, doing that thing.
Right.
And who would have thought that I would be doing it? I mean, I'm, super shy. I don't public speak.
You are
Who-
pretty shy.
Who would have thought I would be doing a podcast or
So
or
weird.
2? I do 3 a week. It's like, Who would have thought that? You know, it's funny. Like 2 weeks ago, last time we did a show, we did Monday TCS, Tuesday we did the road trip show, and then we did a Wednesday TCS because no one was available on Thursday, which was our normal day. I did 3 shows in 3 days. I was so burnt out on talking. Like, who would have thought me burnt out on talking?
Well, I'm glad we
like,
took 2 weeks then.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it was just like by the time Thursday rolled around, I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Never again.
Fuck all of you.
Well, let's get back to we got 2 more stories.
Yes.
From Magic Bee, actually, and first one. This is more so. I guess hold on. I guess she was jealous. No, her boyfriend was jealous of her. Okay,
Yes.
hold on. Let me get into this. She says, I had a boyfriend that was jealous of my sex adventures with an ex, like blowjobs in train stations, sexing in bathrooms, parks, mile high clubs, etc. So for his birthday, I said I would blow him wherever he wanted. He chose a rooftop, of all places.
Okay.
So after some fine
Keep in
dining,
mind, she lives in New York.
yeah. So after some fine dining and drinking, he took me to his grandparents' rooftop. He had a spring/summer birthday, so it was a beautiful view. He was super excited about the rooftop, BJ. So I proceeded to go down
I would
on
be
him.
too. I saw her stickers.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, that girl's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Okay. He just unzipped his pants, didn't bother to unbuckle his belt. And as I was blowing him, his belt buckle hit my nose. I really can't say anything because, well, his cock was in my mouth. So he had an amazing birthday blowjob, and I ended up with an awkward black and blue nose bridge.
Oh.
How the heck was I supposed to explain that? Anyway, that's one of my jealousy stories.
Jealousy turned painful.
Yeah. Her second story, she says, this is about exes that were jealous of my gay friends because I would stay over at their place.
Interesting.
Yeah. One ex was so paranoid that he banned me from drinking beer because only lesbians drink beer. What the fuck? Needless to say, that relationship didn't last long. I'm not the jealous type, so a lot of my exes had issues with that. I figured if they wanted someone else, they wouldn't be with me. So I had no problems with them being friendly with other girls, which was great for them, but they seemed to take issues with me being friendly with other dudes. In that nutshell is my experience with jealousy.
Okay, a couple things. First of all, Magic Bee, you ever find your way out to California?
Oh my God. Please have sex with me. Wait, I mean, hang out. Call
Me.
323-379.
9225. The other thing. You're the best non-girlfriend ever.
Yay.
The other thing is, I find it, and I was actually telling somebody this, I think it was yesterday even, I find it really sexy and hot when girls actually enjoy beer. It's one thing to put up with it because it's alcohol and we'll put it down and get drunk. But to like go out to, like I like to go to bars that, like one of my favorite bars is called Barrel House 101. They have 101 beers on tap. Lots of good beers. I love to go with girls that actually enjoy and will look at their 101 beers, make a couple decisions, be like, man, this sounds delicious. Try it, like it.
If you enjoy beer.
Yeah.
And a female enjoys beer.
Yeah.
I mean, this can go for any topic. I mean, okay, if you enjoy watercolor paintings and a girl enjoys watercolor paintings.
You enjoy Super
like,
Mario
of course
Brothers.
she's going to seem that much hotter to you.
Right, but here's the thing. Like, a lot of girls don't like beer.
Are you saying, like, guy things?
Guy things, like, would it
like
turn
if a
me
girl
on to
enjoys
like sports?
Yeah, and like beer and like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe guy things is kind of like, if it
whatever.
was really hot, that girls like, for girls that enjoy beer, it's like, man, you really enjoy this, and girls typically want a fucking lemon drop or an apple teeny or something, but you, at least the girls I've, been around, but you fucking want this Firestone Double Barrel Ale because you like the taste of it. It's like, I like the taste of you. See, anything I say is funny.
It's true.
No matter what.
I laugh. I laugh because you make me nervous.
Thank you. If only. Yeah, don't shake your head.
I'm shaking my
Stop
head.
it.
I'm sorry. And
I was hanging out with someone the other night. She, not necessarily the biggest sports fan in the world, but the NBA Finals came around, and she actually watched more finals than I did. And I have a sports show. One night I had to go out, and I was doing a what they call an adventure run, which they set up like spots along a map. You go, you get tickets. You have to be back in an hour. Put the tickets in a bucket, and you win prizes.
Cool.
And you run along the way. We ran like 4.5 miles, whatever.
You ran 4.5 miles.
I mean, I walked some of it, but yeah.
You're like the Hulk.
I am. I'm green
Just
and strong.
go forever.
Yes, I do. Anyway, so I invited her to this thing I was doing, And she's like, "Oh, I can't. I have to watch Game 7 tonight."
Mm.
I was like, "Oh
Awesome.
my gird, your pussy spreading."
She's being so cute.
That was so hot to me. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm not even watching." Well, I did TiVo it, but I
Okay.
was like, "I'm not even watching
So
Game
you watch
7."
it later.
But you are, and you won't even come out with me because you're watching Game 7. Like, oh.
Like, not only is she, I don't know, hot,
Yes.
but not wanting to go out with you
Well,
because
I was sad that she didn't want to hang out with me,
because she's
But-
watching a sports game.
but she had to go watch the basketball game,
Yes.
and she was super into it too. And
Ditching you
yeah,
to go watch this thing.
I
So
wouldn't
why
say
didn't you
ditching.
tell her that you wanted to watch it with her?
because I really wanted to go to the adventure run.
You suck.
I had to do it's only once a month.
You
You
suck
know,
as a boy.
I TiVo'd it. You know, I watched it later. I could have watched it with her later, whatever. But she was really into. She really wanted to watch it. It's funny. I had to turn my phone off once the game started. I turned my phone off so I would not get updates from ESPN. I could watch on DVR because once I know I don't want to watch, so I
Yeah.
turned my-
Yeah, I can see
Anyways,
that.
so yeah, I guess maybe boy things in general are hot. This has really taken a turn away from jealousy.
It has. It has. Well, I mean, is there anything you want to touch on?
I
regarding
kind of
jealousy?
talked about the ex, and you know, like she was, you know, always thought I was gonna cheat on her. She ended up cheating on me. I got extremely jealous, and I've mentioned on the show I think before. I kind of turned into a nut job during that whole transition of like her cheating on me. We hadn't quite broken up yet. The jealousy, man, it fucking runs through you.
It does.
And
it
it's-
eats away at you. It's like a fucking disease.
It's worse than herpes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it does
Yeah.
go away, but okay, it's worse than it's not herpes. It's so bad, and the worst thing about jealousy, I feel like jealousy is the one emotion that you can't control. At least while it's happening.
Oh, I really
You know?
disagree. I
Well, you
really,
have the whole
really
thing where you
disagree.
learn not to be crazy, you learn not to be
Yeah.
jealous. But
Yeah.
you know, in the middle of being jealous because I knew she was cheating on me, like I had zero way of controlling how jealous I was.
See, and I 100% disagree. The only reason I say this is because of this boy that I've sort of been seeing, kind of. And it's very open.
Yes.
Very, very, very open. He's slept with another person.
Right.
And I have done my things with other people.
Right.
And when he told me about this other person, I was like in my head, I'm thinking, well, gosh, like, I mean, you know, am I not good enough? Or like, are they better than me?
So you're more insecure than jealous.
It was still sort of jealous, though. I mean, like, I feel like insecurity is a huge part of jealousy.
Yeah, it's true.
But
That's
still
extremely
kind of
true.
jealous. Like, well, why didn't he want to hang out with me instead of her or whatever? I mean, it was a ton of different things that were going through my head. And we talked about it a little bit, and he was like, well, you know, she was like kind of quiet, and I still like you more. But like, it wasn't even, I didn't have to ask him about how it went. Like, he just told me,
Yeah.
and it was honest and open.
Well, here's the difference, though.
Nice.
And here's the difference. I was with somebody for 6 years who then cheated on me.
Right.
You're with somebody in an open relationship.
Right.
If you want to
This
call it
was
relationship.
completely agreed upon
Right.
when it started.
I
But
did
I'm
not give
happy
her the
about
okay to
that.
go fuck that
No, I
cock
know,
face.
I know. Well, but I'm talking when it comes to jealousy.
Yeah.
When it first begins, when you're like, why are you talking
Right.
to so and so, right? I mean, fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Don't hold that in. I mean, and I immediately I told him, I was like, gosh, you know, I feel like a total idiot because I know our agreement states blah blah blah.
Right.
But I'm still feeling a little bit jealous. And he was like, oh, baby.
Well, see, that's
like,
kinda cute that
like
you were
he thought it
jealous.
was kind of cute.
Yeah.
And I mean, it sort of made it like a more endearing thing. Like I
Yeah.
was talking about earlier, like a little bit of jealousy is good.
It is.
As long as you're open and honest in the beginning. I mean, you can say like, look, I really don't want you to have sex with other people because I really want to be with you. And it's that bond and that connection that you have with somebody when you agree to be in a relationship with them. And I understand there's a difference when it comes to cheating.
Yeah.
Because that is just straight up distrust. And once you find out about that, there is no turning back. I mean, you can't just, you know, wave a magic wand and everything is fixed.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice.
Well.
But
Maybe not necessarily.
once a cheater, always a cheater. I mean, there's a reason the saying exists because that's pretty much the case every time.
Yeah.
I can honestly assure you that the next relationship that your ex has or has had, she's probably cheated on them too, or she's going to, or she's going to fuck it up somehow because that's just who she is.
I don't think that she's so much a cheater per se as she is a fucker-upper. She had certain things happen to her as a younger person.
It's not really an excuse.
No, I'm not. I am.
Go to therapy.
Please,
figure it out.
Please, I am not making any excuses for her.
Yeah.
I just have listened to enough Love Line.
Yeah.
And I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know what? I've had a lot of fucked up shit happen to me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the reason my ex broke up with me was because he was cheating on me. And I haven't been able to confirm that. However, I've chosen to look past that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not, you know what? That was obviously his problem, not mine. After 5 years of being in a relationship, if that's what he wanted to do, then fine.
Yeah.
But I had 5 good years, and so did he.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he really did.
You know what? If he wants to be a man and like put his dick in other stuff, fine. Go for it. You fucked up the best thing you ever had.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and
he
cry
has
about
since then admitted that.
Yeah. And so has my ex.
Awesome.
And it feels amazing.
Doesn't it though? Isn't that
Don't
like
you
the
just
greatest feeling ever?
Just want to dance a fucking jig.
Getting the upper hand. I mean, if somebody fucks you over, if somebody cheats on you, and that's not even jealousy at that point. That's just like dishonest. And they're violating that essence of a relationship, which is trust.
Right. The most important part of the relationship.
It's not about jealousy. It's about trust.
Yeah.
God, like once you get past that and they're able to say, "Oh, I really miss you," you win.
Yeah.
You fucking win.
And that's what it was. You know, a couple years after we were hanging out, and I actually went to see her, and I was leaving. This involved an airplane flight. I was leaving. She dropped me off at the airport. You know, I wasn't going to fuck her by any means. We did not have sex. It was like, hey, come hang out. Total friendly basis. That's how it went down. Except half the trip, we fought like we were still together.
Right?
Except I did not have the advantage of having sex with her. So I was like, man, all the bad, none of the good.
Useless.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, the last day there, really great day. Then she brought me to the airport. And like I was like, all right, you know, thanks for everything, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Grabbed my bags. And like she was sitting down in her car. And she actually got out of her car, ran over, was like, wait. It was very like out of a movie. And I was like, yes. You know, like what is she going to do here? And she hugs me super tight, you know, kissed me on the cheek and was like, I miss you so much.
Aww.
2 things happened. First, I went, like I was like, wanted to dance so fucking hard all over her face. And then the other part was like, I wish you wouldn't have told me that. But I was glad, like I fucking won, you know.
Now, okay, yes, I get that because it is the hardest thing to hear.
Yeah.
At that time because you're like, I miss you too. Because you want to say that. You want in your mind, you're thinking, well, this is comfortable. I want that too.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later, you're like, ha, I won. And I have
No, I immediately thought I won.
All expectations.
Like within milliseconds, I was like, oh, suck on that. You know?
Right. I didn't have that.
It
took me a little while.
I had both at the exact same time. I was very much like, fuck you, I win. Fuck yes, spike the football, touchdown dance, shake my black booty, everything. And at the same time, I was like, I fucking wish you would not have said that.
Yeah.
You dumb whore.
I know. It throws you for a loop and
it
sucks.
But luckily, it was 51% fuck yes. So it won out.
Whatever.
Yeah, it won out. So real quickly, I want to say, you know, you talked about jealousy being a good thing. Don't let it become a bad thing. The whole reason that crazy is so fucking crazy is because of jealousy. Yeah, you know, the final straw was when I went over to someone's house to pick something up. Never actually went inside her house, stood in the front yard, picked up said item, left less than 5 minutes. She called me to, I found out you're at so-and-so's house. Why didn't you fucking tell me? I would have told you. I don't need to know. Well, I would have told you, but I wouldn't have asked you.
Right.
Well, you should have told me because I would have told you, like, well, I don't want you to tell me, so likewise, I didn't need to tell you.
Right.
Literally pick something up. We're all friends here. We're all three of us.
You obviously weren't on the same page.
Apparently not. Well, first of all, the person that I went to her house, yes, it was a girl, but those two are are nice, close friends, and I'm friends as well, not as close as they are. So do you think that this girl that I went to pick something up from was gonna like betray her friend?
Well, also,
I mean, maybe she would have, but I don't think
Telling
so.
her about it.
Yeah, because she's like, oh yeah, Greg came over to get the blah blah, and she's like, what? Just like that.
That sucks.
And that was like the straw on the camel's back, you know. I was just like, you know what? I'm so fucking done with this. You're insane with your jealousy. I've asked and demanded so many times that you calm the fuck down, and you
Good for
won't.
you.
And that's what ended the whole whatever we had going on. So please, guys, do not, guys, girls, whatever you are, dick, vagina, everything, do not let that become a thing. That's all.
Cool. I like it.
Story told.
No, I think you're right. I mean, actually, a really good point that you just made is don't let jealousy turn into a bad thing.
Yes, and don't let it ruin
I
your
really
life.
like that. I mean, I think that you hit it on the head.
I should work for Hallmark.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
So.
Yeah. Or like, Sad Mark.
Yes.
Well, I think that pretty much concludes this week's Awkward Talk.
I think so. I think we
next
definitely
week's Awkward Talk.
worked that one out.
Check this out.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we got kind of low. We want to get like back up there to where we're like bitching about other people.
Yeah.
Not just the jealousy, which is bitching about other people, but
Right.
We're gonna like really get into like the nitty gritty of bitching about other people, because all of us have made out with somebody. Somebody.
Not me.
If you haven't made out with somebody, please contact us.
Yeah, we want
to know why.
Actually, I know someone. He's in his 30s.
He's never made out with anybody.
Well, I haven't talked
He's
to him
never
about it.
kissed anybody?
I haven't talked to him about a year, so maybe it's changed.
Okay. Well, you're gonna need to get him on the show.
I'm gonna need to call him.
Yes. Okay. Well, next week's Awkward Talk is my question for you, podcasts, is
And kittens.
and my pod kittens is, what's the right way to make out? And of course, what are some of your terrible makeout stories? I will tell you about alien suck face next week. I will tell you about tongue first. I will tell you about all sorts of people. If you tell me all about yours.
Yes, and I will tell you about being mouth raped. Mouth raped. That's what I call it. And I'll also tell you about how everyone that I've ever been out with thinks I'm an amazing kisser, except for one person.
Well, now I feel like I should make out with you.
You may want to.
I don't really want to.
I know you don't.
Sorry.
Everything I say dirty is funny. I'd be like, hey, let's make out. You'd be
Pretty
like,
much.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. It's totally like bone in the butt.
New drop. Wow.
Not gonna bone in the butt.
No.
Sorry.
We'll work on the making out thing first.
No.
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 Anyways.
Well, here. Okay. If I make out with you and then you turn out to be a terrible maker-outer, then you're going to have to be one of my stories on the next Awkward Apocalypse.
That's true. You know what? To that extent, I'll give this little tiny story away because it's not really that great. I made out with a girl who, let's just say she's my best friend. And like we were drunk one night and she kissed me and it came out of nowhere. Actually, no, that's not true. We were talking about it and she's like, all right, well, we've never made out before. Let's just make out and get it over with. And it was horrendous.
Oh, it sucks.
For both of us. Like she thought, and so then another time we got.
Wait. Did she tell you like, wow, dude, that really sucked?
She didn't say it, but like I knew it sucked and I could see that she knew it sucked. And I was like, oh,
sad
man.
face.
Like she could never back me up in this and tell other girls that I'm great. But then we got drunk one night and we ended up making out in a more natural, like, hey, what's happening? Make out. Not just like, hey, we've never kissed. We should totally kiss now.
Right.
And afterwards she's like, oh, I'm so glad. And I was like, why are you so glad? She's like, remember that other time we sort of made out? I was like, yeah.
You're
She
like,
goes,
kinda, I was drunk.
She's like, I thought that was the worst thing ever. And she's like, this was like literally the best makeout session
See,
ever.
I wish I could have like a recreation with alien suck face. But no.
Yeah. So I was glad I got to redeem myself.
Cool.
So that's just a little story. We'll get much more
Rock
on the next story. So the next show.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
So again, send us your terrible makeout stories, or what is the right way to make out? Do you want lips first, slight touchy-feely kisses? Do you want to just
And which
fucking
lips
go
do
for
you
like
want?
passionate, amazing, sexy? Do you want I don't know, whatever the fuck? Do you just I don't know.
Oh, you had it going.
Do
You
you just
killed
want to
it.
like
yeah.
shove dicks in your mouth? What? What?
Do you want to rape
Did I
your-
redeem myself?
You want to shit in a thing and then eat it and feed your slaves?
Do you want to send photos of yourself peeing on a toilet? Whatever. I don't. Dude, what the fuck was up with Friday Night Fever? Like, what the hell happened to him?
I'm so disappointed in him.
Like every week, he would send me a really awesome photo of his
He
dick.
could have
and
had
then, like,
you.
all of a sudden,
And
dude,
instead
I
he
was
wanted-
like, I was there.
Right.
And he's like, send me photos of your tits and you pissing, and then I'm gonna
Ugh.
empty my nuts into your ass.
That's so weird.
What the fuck?
Like, there's sexier ways to say I want to fuck you in the ass. What?
There are.
Yeah. So, anyways, sorry for disappointing you.
That's about it. I'm really sad about Friday Night Fever. I
I'm
had
sad,
very
too.
very high hopes for him.
Yeah. We all did.
Whatever.
He had such a nice penis.
Actually, it'd be kind of funny if like I invite him over and then there's like
Ooh.
a party.
But party, I mean microphones set up
See what he
everywhere.
does. Yeah, right.
Oh.
Video cameras.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm gonna pee all over you, and then he'd be all happy about that.
And then actually do it. He'd be like, "Oh, I don't like this anymore."
This guy's dirty.
Ooh.
Like he would do anything.
Interesting.
I know it's kind of hot, but like it's really not.
But mostly not. Yeah.
Mostly, totally not.
All right. Well, let's end this thing.
right.
Let's empty our nuts into their ass.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dorian Gray.
Thank you. Yes, and you and your band Eternally Youth. This super hot. Music is good.
Super duper.
No complaints.
Nope.
That is for sure. Make sure you
I like
check.
her hair.
It is pretty hot.
Yeah.
Want to pull it?
Yes.
I mean, that's weird. SoundCloud.com/DoriansMusic and Facebook.com/DoriansMusic. Check it out. Check them out for dates and download the tracks. They're on iTunes, all that good stuff. I'm going to put this on my phone now. I'm glad I got it for free.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of weird. Anyways, get us your stories about making out and anything else awkward, as well as Dear Jenny questions. You can get it to us at the old Facebook machine, Facebook.com/AwkwardApocalypse. On the twat box at AwkwardPod. You can email it to us, awkwardpod@gmail.com. And do not forget to call, sext, or
323-379.
9225. You're such a cutter offer. I'm so jealous.
Sucker.
On that note, good night, everybody.
Later.
To me, my fingers start to numb, adoring the sights of the autumn leaves encased by warmth. Our hands